Oakwood High School's athletic field and the football field in the back and the track. And some of the things that I remember about this place is my junior high school and first couple of years in high school football, when I was learning how to center the ball. And during one actual game, which was an afternoon game, I managed to pick up the ball before the play started. And normally what happens with that is that the other team jumps on the ball and it becomes theirs, or it stops the play. That happened that time, and I was a little upset. And Dave Broomball at the time was saying, "Hey, Schryver, that wasn't too bright." The next one, the very next play, I managed to pick it up again. I picked up the ball, and we actually lost it that time, and I remember Dave Broomball was quite upset at that. Also, during football practices, I also recall giving the play that my side was doing it to a couple of my friends on the defensive squad, so they knew exactly what was happening. I thought those were exciting points of football practice. And at this very field right here, my first and last Little League experience was occurring when Jimmy Sweeterman's younger brother, Steve Sweeterman, was pinch hitting for me, and he managed to strike out. Tom, you might want to turn off the engine so the engine noise isn't picked up. See if that'll make a difference. Okay. Another thing was the famous 7-minute mile, where you had to run a mile around the track in 7 minutes to make it on the football squad. I made it in 7 minutes, 11 seconds, 4 salt pills, and they still let me stay on the football team. I have no idea why, but I did practice place kicking, which I enjoyed quite a bit. I didn't have to do anything except move my foot once, and that was it. Also, I recall in the far stands at the regular football games in the 9th grade, I was having a date with Diane George, and one of her comments as she suddenly became Bill Pease's date was, "Oh, really, Alan? Won't you go away?" Just a casual date with Diane George, but I met her later in California, and we had a relatively good time. Mr. Carr was quite something for varsity track. He really was a good track coach, and gave me a lot about salt pills and putting the shot. And I attempted the discus. I think in the back here we have quite an interesting high school girls gym class, which is going on. They're having quite a good time there, throwing the balls about. Also, the bicycle parking stand was back over there, and that's where I used to park my Raleigh 3-speed. One of my favorite coaches was, of course, Marty Armbruster. I remember in the 6th grade back over at Harmon Avenue Grade School, Billy Brundage and Jimmy Sweeterman came up to me and said, Alan, go ask Mr. Armbruster if his first name is Marty." And I did that, and he proceeded to pat and slap and beat my butt all the way back into the school, because he didn't want to be called Marty. We're having some good overhand pitching back here with the girls' gym class. Okay, and I think that's about it for right now. The other thing that was we may not do today, but was the basketball gymnasium over there, where we had the championship intramural team, the EJs. Quite successful there. There's Dick Herbrook and Jimmy Sweeterman. I think Vail Miller was on there. Vail was kind of the kingpin. But quite a field here. Quite something seeing this after actually 18 or 20 years. But then really I was only here 10 years ago, and that was for a short time. So we'll be going down now to see Mr. Fly, Mr. Conover there. He's in the t-shirt business, I understand, and we're going to show him one of the enlarger t-shirts and a button that we have, and see what his response is to that. So as we continue our day through Oakwood and Memory Lane, we'll do that.
Here,
Yeah.
let's see if it changes.
Tiger on my tank.
I don't think it's working, Al. I don't think it's working, Al.
All right,
Let me see if I got
let's
some
do that-
shirts for
let's
these
do that
guys.
this,
All
right.
This portfolio here because
I want to see this.
you can tell.
Can you face it this way so I can film it or no?
Well, we could
or don't you want to
possibly,
do that?
Well, you could.
I can't go any
Mostly
further
want to
back.
get his reactions.
All right.
Because I know.
All right.
I know
Do you have a
he's
tripod? I can
artist.
set this up. My arms gonna get.
It's out in the car there. Here, I'll give you the keys.
No, the thing that the wheel thing. You didn't bring that out.
That's what I meant. It's I had just so many hands, you know.
No, don't you have it in your camera bag? A tripod.
Oh no, that's outside too.
What's this?
That's the camera bag.
Isn't there a tripod in there?
The tripod's big. That's that gray case I threw up in your back window.
All right. That's a tripod?
Yeah. Do you want to go out and get it?
No, it's too big. I'll
You'll
hold
love it,
I
you'll
can
love
hold it.
Okay.
I've got a nice reading here right now.
Do you? How's it look? Can you see this?
Yeah. I see that.
See, you never fire a flash into that kind of a lens because it'll blow out the
I know.
cell.
I understand that.
Are you aware of that?
I'm not a complete idiot. Oh, I've got backlight. I'm gonna put this.
Here,
on
let's
low.
try another T-shirt on here.
All right. Why don't you stand over there in the corner and just hold up each of those T-shirts, and I'll just film each one.
Oh, he's got OP, Ocean Pacific. Here, how's this? Go to the casual look.
Hey, here's the shirt.
All right.
Here, we're doing the
This sucker.
casual. Oh, it lights up. Ooh, zebras. Ooh,
Change colors.
ooh, here, let's put it on. I'll rub it. I'll put it on here.
That's about.
Here, how about
6
this?
feet.
Here's another one.
Here you go. Now that's it, rub. We'll take pictures of it.
I wish I had a good looking
I can't wait to see these pictures. These would be good pictures. Are these
You can see them
You might like
immediately
them.
if you want to. You know.
Huh?
You might like them. No, I want to get the initial reaction on film.
Right.
I've worked many years for this moment.
All right, I see that.
You never seen it before?
No, I haven't seen this before. I think you
Okay.
better look at this. I think.
No, that's what I use when I go into corporations and,
Oh,
and
yes,
bars and places that I get work at out there. So it has a real cross section of my talents.
I'll bet.
Okay, what's
Cross
this? What's this? What's this?
This is that's supposed to be ink.
But see, that one's green. I don't think it's gonna.
I don't
change.
think maybe that's coming out of this well, perhaps. I don't know.
Right.
Blow on it. Does it come out? No.
It's amazing. Look at that.
It's not
Does
doing
it?
shit.
All right.
Hell with it.
Okay, what's this? This one's kind of nice. I like this. Do you have an XL in this?
What size is it?
What does it say?
It says on 8th Day High Street.
That's great.
Oh, that's not bad. Everybody out there would wonder what High Street was, and I'd be the only one with
Let me
it.
see if I can see.
Wait,
Wait, you gotta hold it still.
That,
On
that's
the
an
eight?
art. That'd be like this. This is like the Michelangelo or Leonardo.
There you go. That's beautiful, Al. Now hold it still. I gotta zoom in all the way.
Yeah. Yes. Well, you have to start off right here on the sleeve.
I can't get any closer than the whole thing.
how about this way?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shake it. Oh, that's it. That looks good, Al.
All right. Now,
That's
I think, no, we have to do this again, just like this one. My hair was.
I'm trying to hold this steady, but it's hard to hold this camera
Okay, we'll
steady.
probably have you sit down. All right, I think that's enough for that one.
You got a girlfriend that wears about size large, 14, 16?
Oh, yes, I do. Connie does. Oh, a little puppy dog. It's actually, would it change with her heat? Z93?
That's a radio station.
That's not liquid. That's here. You can have that.
Oh, thank you. God, she'd really like that. Sort of match some color. Here, let's do a little show. This
All
one's
right, show
for,
me that one and I'll
this one's for
Put
Connie.
that puppy down a little low.
Connie, the magic.
A little lower, Al.
Magic.
Down low. Real low. Low. Just tuck it in around your waist. Yeah, that's it. A little puppy. A little puppy for your little pussy, right? Go on.
Oh, you got the tag. Okay, that's it. Yeah,
There
that's
we
it.
go. Okay, I got it. All right.
Okay. Very good. Thank you. Thank you.
Good.
All right.
Are
Hey, that's
you
really
actually
nice.
videoing this?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
we're
you
on.
got sound on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See this microphone right here?
Sure, we're on it. Okay. All right, here, let's go ahead.
We shot enough that we know what we're doing.
We
now.
know what we're almost experts
We're
on this.
sophisticated on this. I got the zoom down and everything, the white balance.
Yeah, white balance. We got the white balance. Okay, well, anyway, this
Okay.
is.
I
this
can't go
is
any
kinda-
further back than right here, Al.
That's fine. You're
All
all
right.
right. You might want to come in close here, and I'll.
Well, I'll just zoom
show you
in.
If I did.
This is the best.
This is a. What I've done is just put a collection of stuff that I've had in the last about 8 years. More like the last 4 is most of it, and it does a little bit of everything. This stuff up here is just paperwork and things when I have models sign for me and things like this. So, but here, let's get into the serious stuff.
Just let me look at that.
He doesn't care about the
Okay, well, here,
Like
I got some
Alex.
scenics
This
here.
is good, Al.
Okay, this gives you a little bit of my areas,
Repertoire.
repertoire.
Yeah, I like that word.
This is repertoire.
Yeah, here we have.
Oh, I like that.
This is where I took Tom's old girlfriend Sandy for a walk when she came out to visit.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I can see her running there off the distance. You're
That's the-
chasing her, right?
Well, here's some of my best friends.
And
With a macro shot there, the snails. Okay.
Oh, I see.
And Yosemite here, we have Yosemite with a time exposure. That's my Ansel Adams shot. I walked that in about 5 miles.
Getting
And-
poison ivy?
No,
You do this for a living, huh?
Yeah, I have done it, and I'm about ready to stop it, but it's.
You should be working for that magazine.
I think I'm ready. You let me know who to call. No. Now this is Dodie. This
Oh,
is Dodie.
yes, that's Dodie.
That's Dodie, and she was on a marine science trip with me with the school. We went over to do some underwater camera work and underwater video, and we just hit it off and did a lot of modeling together.
And I suppose she uses those when she goes underwater.
Yes.
She's more beautiful on board Derek, huh?
Well, she has that real. She's a
She
Mexican,
projects some.
kind of Spanish and Irish.
Do you always notice how Alan gets in the picture? Here he is pretending like he's a horse. You notice that?
Well, actually, Miss Zavala now, she works as a hotel, as a hospital, not administrator, but a hospital supply technician.
Oh yeah, I bet she
She delivers
supplies a lot of,
things.
yeah, I bet she can deliver
And this is back at the ranch after the ride in the straw.
after the ride.
What a life support system, huh?
Are those teeth marks?
No, that's called negative flow. That's called negative burn after they developed it. This was about 3 years prior to that
Oh, this is
shot.
when she was younger?
Yeah, that's when she was
Oh,
younger.
she's really-
16 at this shot. She's about 19 or 20 there. Okay, these were some candidates for Pocket Man. This girl tried out for a national company in which I did a lot of model interviewing. What's that called?
Intercourse?
No, you actually interview the people. But she tried out and was one of the finalists. Was really an interesting girl.
She's got a nice smile.
32 years old with 2 kids right there when that shot was taken.
Must have been hard on her.
So just recently, or?
Oh,
That's her.
This girl, Janet Walling, was a dancer at the school up there. We did some headshots here. This was one time when she came in off the beach.
How old is she?
I had the power set up.
Must be
already.
25.
No, she's only about 21.
Yeah, I figured they're all beautiful at that time, huh?
21. They're real serious about either their school or finding a husband. She's found one already and is on her way to Virginia, getting married. But I like the difference. I used different Norman and power setup in the back to get effects. This was actually a black backdrop.
oh really?
Notice the.
I like the way you accentuate the, it's,
Yeah, I try to keep it pretty or clean. and
Well, it's
stuff.
basic all right, Al.
Yeah, kind of basic. Yeah. Here you can see, you can almost see me here in the background. You look hard enough. Yeah.
Yeah,
the
that's
shadow.
your deep breath on her earring, right?
You know, one thing
fog already.
One thing I like about this one though is see the way the umbrellas are situated.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
great.
supposed to be geometrically perfect for that type of photography.
So that's very important, huh?
I like to point out that I am perfect at something.
Is that what professionals look for?
Yeah, well, that's what people look for when they hire you. You know, the guys that do this for a living that hire you. This girl, just 6-footer at Laguna, women's volleyball tournament. This was at Anaheim Stadium. The Rams were playing the Falcons. And
How'd
the
you get down
Rams,
on the field?
I just had this kind of outfit with that kind of bag, and I said, I'm here. Look out. This guy was shooting. I did that with the Oscars and a lot of things out there. You should see me with my dark glasses. I'll have to show you my dark glasses.
Show me your dark
But
glasses.
he's actually photographing a beer fight up in the stands.
A guy like this, is he gonna be an expert to get a jet like this? What's he
Oh
doing?
yeah. Oh, that's like a journeyman ladder position. You go so long and so many years, and then you get up to that level. Yeah, this is the way the enlarger guy who does 40 by
West Point?
60s.
Is it West Point?
Well, those, yeah, they were West Point, but those were just photos he had on the wall. We